Land of the rising sun, we love and cherish. Beloved homeland of our brave heroes. Land of the rising sun, we love and cherish. Beloved homeland of our brave heroes. We must defend our lives or we shall perish. We shall protect our hearts from all our foes. But if their prize is death for all we hold dear, then let us die without a shred of fear. Hail to BIAFRA, consecrated nation. O fatherland, this be our solemn pledge. Defending thee shall be a dedication. Spilling our blood we count a privilege. The waving standard which emboldens the free shall always be a flag of liberty. We shall emerge triumphant from this ordeal, and through the crucible unscathed we'll pass. When we are poised the wounds of battle to heal, we shall remember those who died in mass. Then shall our trumpets build the glorious sign of victory. We scarred our minds around. Oh God, protect us from the hidden pitfall. Guide all our movement lest we go astray. Give us the strength to hear the humanist call, to give and not to count their cost each day. Bless those who rule to serve with resoluteness, to make this climb a land of righteousness.
Afoda kwa ibom mama day, mama day, mama day, yeah. Okangaji mama day.
The one indigenous broadcaster championing the cause for the restoration of Biafra. Biafra Human Rights Radio. Of course, unstoppable and remains the beacon of truth. It has been so since yesterday, and it is today and forever.
Ntoe kajit pati sikidi naibono toke kima rebio pati sikedi abagi koro wan pati Istin bolos sikedi yenge sirekera baga pati esienu dem pati et me boles pam together et yanye ibono sikedi ibesi po pati ibioni bom sikedi ikayi kono pati ikora basi sikedi ikore kwene pati yetu ibono sikedi mbo pati mbareni kama sikedi nsira tai let's play pati Siribum Sikedi Sirubium Bandi Obora Karapaino Sikedi Okobo Wonderful Bandi Ona Sikedi Oran Yagisana Bandi Orunam Sikedi Urunguko Bandi Okana Soni Bono Sikedi Oran Bandi Oru from Oruku Sikedi Uyo let's come together Afura kwa hizo mifansi yo Sikedi
There is only one indigenous broadcaster championing the cause for the restoration of Biafra. Biafra Human Rights Radio. Of course, unstoppable and remains the beacon of truth. It has been so since yesterday, and it is today and forever.
Nai bobon tebe ifya keda fono.
Nai bobon tebe ifya kima. Uyu ikwoke kima. Iya itamilem ida ikwarambo. Ida kulegida raino basikiro kangaji. Kopmi. Isombo inoma sikiro pangaji uyo ipongeda ikomio mfune miera no mibume mfune dem bodem etonton nemi songe diaro idem dom no bakeri sewna ikabi sikiri na ibono gima oke kisin bune kwa ibom kere
Kom nanganemo
kirem
Annemo
Nanganem kirem
Anneme woro
Nanganem kirem Atoki mabasi
Kom nanganemo
Nanganem kirem
Annemo
Nanganem kirem.
There is only one indigenous broadcaster championing the cause for the restoration of Biafra. Biafra Human Rights Radio. Of course, unstoppable and remains the beacon of truth. It has been so since yesterday, and it is today and forever.
Once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscious people wherever you are all over the world, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra Extra, and of course, we are streaming concurrently, live and direct this very moment, through Biafra Human Rights and Freedom Radio Station. Biafra Human Rights and Freedom Radio Station is being anchored by our brother, one of us. His name is Uche Okafor Mefo. Uche Okafor Mefo. Uche Okafor Mefo is an Igbo man who comes from Abatete in Anambra State. Uche Okafor Mefo, alongside with Nnamdi Kanu and other eminent personnel, Biafran personalities, came together to review the precarious situation we are facing as a people. They agreed that they were going to lighten our burden. They agreed that they were going to mobilize our people. They agreed that they are going to create an atmosphere where we can actually be the author of our destiny. Uche Okafor Mefo assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. We understand that every policy, system, government in Africa is just simply the embodiment of corruption. And so he simply said, I will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. This is something we cannot be able to fully comprehend as black people that we are. And so I don't expect all of you to understand the mindset behind those words. But one day you shall. Abatete, where he comes from, is in Anambra State. And Anambra State is in Biafra land. Ndi Anambra Okono Sena Aruono Ade at Songpari. But you're being insulted before your very eyes. And you're trying to play the politics of appeasement. We will cure all of you, don't worry. I am George ONYIBE. I come from Abo. Abo is a car. Only car can walk. And it is in Anyoma province. You have Osimilinduku, Anyocha, and the rest of it. By the special grace of God, we have come to support genuine men to redefine our position in the contraction called Nigeria and prepare a platform that will enable the next generation of Biafran to be better than human, to be better than who they already are. And if I say better than women, please just forgive me for that. It is a privilege at this moment that I must acknowledge members of the Biafra Nation Alliance family. These are men and women who have suffered affliction in the hand of some of our brothers who want to betray us, sell us. They would have, shield back and cowardice out of fear and hide the truth. But it was truth that brought them out in the first place, and their intention is to make sure truth will lead them home. And so acknowledge people like Mazi Obidiobinu, Dr. Okado, Mazi Nwokenkwo, Mazi Paul Okonkwo, Okum, Odiogene, Odowele, Bruno, Onyeka, Eric, Agwanye, Ada Biafra, Obidike, so numerous to mention. We decide to stand by the truth. Our board of trustees, our administrators in the Biafra Nation Alliance family, wherever you are all over the world, I truly appreciate you. It is your presence that has become an inspiration to what we are doing. And if you think you are not making a positive impact as regarding the issue as it concerns our people, and then you have to rethink, because you have changed so many lives. And I'm happy and I'm proud you are there. I want to acknowledge members of the de facto customary government, because this is an embodiment of pro-Biafran group coming together to set up a government system with policies that will enable us ensure that we are doing the right thing, putting out all of us under checkmate. Some of them are working for Nnamdi Kanu. They are inside the de facto customary government and they are trying to play Jagaban. No Jagaban in Biafra land. But I do not stand here this morning to accuse any of you. I'm telling you, if you do anyhow, you do see anyhow. Forget about who you think you are. It's just a matter of time. We will make you see how useless you have become if you betray the people of Biafra. And to all the pro-Biafran group who are making enormous sacrifice to make sure that we put our hearts in order and then push to a conclusive end this whole restoration project. I acknowledge all of you. Biafra de facto customary government is headed by Alhaji Asare Dokubo and of course deputized by our sister Rita Anebogo. You have the board of, the parliament, you have the implementation committee, the legislative arm as well as the executive arm. Honestly, it has not been easy trying to set off platforms, but you understand the people we are. But we are patient and meticulously trying to make sure that once we lodge into the deep, we cannot make mistake. Some are there to gossip for Nnamdi Kanu because all of them are collecting money from Nigeria and deceiving themselves. But this time, we will tell you how it's going to end. That's just the problem. Acknowledge all of you. And then acknowledge those conscientious people who decide to identify with us in our predicament. Acknowledge all of you who cannot come out because you have been threatened by Nnamdi Kanu and his zombies. They will kill you, they will kill your family. The evidence abound, but it's okay, don't worry, everything will be fine. I acknowledge the people of Nnamdi Kanu who comes up and insult. You see, some months or days ago, I was poisoned. But I never said it until now. I wanted to say it yesterday, but let me say it. I was poisoned again. And when I noticed it, I understand it is going to be complete isolation from now on. Why are they trying to poison me, to shut me down? But you cannot kill me. We are the watchmen. We are the pathfinders. We are the seeker. It's impossible for you. That man and that woman has not been born. And I will prove it to you. I was still poisoned. And as I'm talking to you for almost a month, I have been broadcasting with poison, among other attacks coming from Nnamdi Kanu. So when Simeon is telling you, go and consult your oracle in the village and know who I am, he knows what he's saying. Because Nnamdi Kanu has betrayed all of you. He has defied all of you. But Simeon Ekpa is not innocent. He will confess. He must tell the people the truth. You Igbo people fighting sentimentally, this will change everything about you. This is not before. This is not before. We do not have voice and we keep quiet. And let me tell you, without Biafra Human Rights Radio, we will have a louder voice than you can imagine. You know, when Nnamdi Kanu was trying to push you, because I gave you mic, you now begin to yap nonsense. He's taking his mic, and now there is another mic here. Our mission is simple. We must tell our people the truth. Because truth brought us here, and truth will take us home. We have moral ground for everything we are doing. Why are we blackmailing ourselves? Why are we betraying ourselves? Well, let me not digress further anyway. Chinasa Nwuru, they are on phone telling you, they want to tag IPOB a terrorist. The last time I checked, I was one of the highest serving principal of IPOB. Not just serving, occupying over 9 to 10 positions internationally. None of you has ever been to that stage. It was not because I know Chike Duziem or Nnamdi Kanu. It was because I'm a proactive member. We have given more than you can imagine. Until we discover we were being messed up. And so, what am I trying to tell you in effect? It is as simple as there is a reason why we came in here and put our blood in this thing. And nobody will change their narratives. We are your destiny, we are your doom. The more you struggle, the more you destroy yourself. And so, Chinasa is telling, they want to call us terrorists. IPOB was not a terrorist group. IPOB was noble. They engaged the Nigerian state through the preamble of law. The Nnamdi Kanu trying to cover the money he stole from our people. He introduced security outfit. He was supported by idiots around Igbo land like World Igbo Congress. Some criminal-minded governors. And then they raised up ESM and unknown gunmen and begin to kill our people. And this is a bitter truth. Most of you will not want to embrace. But it really doesn't matter. You will struggle for a while. But in the end, you will understand that we have come in terms with your nonchalant behavior. As Biafran watchmen sandal with spiritual responsibility, you can't influence our decision or our position in all of this. So, Chinasa Nwuru, Chike Duziem, Tony Zulumike, Azaya Oba, and Ofoma, all of you hiding, come out. The game, we are just warming up. Nigerian is telling, IPOB are terrorists, IPOB are... But Nigerian gave phone to terrorists to still be organizing the terrorist family. All those things Chinasa is telling you, he's deceiving himself. Chinasa is a fake name. Where he claimed to come from is a fake name. Everything we need to know, we know already. They are fighting for Biafra. They are Nigerians. Every governor in the southeast was given Nnamdi Kanu 100 million naira. Each of them. When he finished collecting from them, he came to the southeast. Wike refused to give them. That is why they are telling you, Obibo genocide. Wike is responsible for Obibo genocide. As far as I'm concerned, I, George Onyema ONYIBE, I'm not from River State. I'm from Delta State. Ukowa cannot do anything. We go to his mother's spot and settle the whole matter. Ukowa is our brother. Ukowa is one of us. Ukowa is there because we sent him there. Ukowa will remain there and have the ultimate support of our people because he is working to protect the ultimate interest of the people of Anyoma. Not all of us can be at peace, but we give it to him. I have worked closely with the government of Wike, from Peter Odele to Wike to Governor Omeha and the rest of them. And I can confidently tell you this morning, now not in the southeast or in the south, there is nobody like Governor Wike. But I won't go beyond that for security purposes. Now they cannot know what he did. They are publishing Lekki killing. But it's unfair. They didn't publish Obibo killing. They won't publish Obibo killing because some of the idiots working within Nandekano want to put the blame on Wike. We know what happened. If 97 persons died in Lekki, Lagos State, I can tell you that in Obibo, we're still recovering dead bodies. Over 600 died in Obibo. The painful aspect of it is that most of them are women and young children. It cannot be discussed. Because our people, they are trying to create, it's in Wike. But you were there when Nnamdi Kanu demand for the head of a sitting governor. Because the governors of Southeast refused to give Nnamdi Kanu 100 million naira to create a security outfit that will undermine our people as a people. There are many truths we will need to tell ourselves the truth when we come home. But if you think you are going to separate this fight, you are lying. If you people do not correct this menace, this evil, we'll get to a stage where we begin to have communal crisis within Biafra land. And I will lead that game. That is all of you jumping up and down. You want to kill my children. You want to kill my family. Please do it quick. What you have to do it quick. That is what Jesus told Judas. We put our blood in this thing for God's sake. You will not understand. So, Nnamdi Kanu zombies. Chinas and all of you can be in diaspora deceiving yourself. Major former Zaya Oba, your wife saw your evil and divorced you. Oyibo woman. She saw your evil and divorced you. Tony Zulumika and Nayanya turn our embassy in Germany to Charlotte. Have you asked Nnamdi Kanu, why are we not hearing our embassy in Germany? Our embassy in Germany. He said Charlotte for Tony Zulumika and Nayanya. Then they fuck themselves there. And somebody's going, no, let us be mutual, let us honor, be idiots. Come and blackmail us. Anyway, Nnamdi Kanu idiot, come online and insult me. Not much of our people are online at this moment, but they will listen to these brokers later on. Nnamdi Kanu has phone, dining with his Fulani boyfriends, right there in the north, and he's there, they stage manage you. Anyway, why did you know them come on? You're thinking, the lion of Ndiara, criminals, career freedom fighters. Anyway, I acknowledge all of you, but I cannot go beyond this stage if I do not acknowledge the Creator, Chukwu Kikabiama, who sit in heaven and preside over the affair of man. And what do? In my humble way, I say to him this morning, Anyina jage mau, makaneziuku, imara mau, ihonanya nenage, upiomage, o juru anyanya dadimo, inwege mgbanwe ọ dị onye dịka gị ebu alfa na omega dadi anyị niile na-asị na nedemao. Usually for some time now I don't come up in the morning, but we are putting facilities in place, trying to create a better platform to ensure that our people are informed and pre-informed about what is going on around them. We will publish our mode of broadcast any moment from now. And so our people must be glued to Biafran Human Rights and Freedom radio station so that you can be able to get information of everything happening all around us. And I will encourage advise our people within the interim, from the hamlet to the settlement, communities, local government, state, people all over there, to please give us information what is happening. Our target and desire is to bring trending issues, information to every Biafran at the speed of light. And so few men has come together to make sure they put facilities in place to make this possible. We are 100.5 FM. You can get us in River State within Obiakpo and Ikure local government areas of River State. People like some areas of Igrita, some areas of Eneka, some areas of Rumo Domanya, Rumo Rusi, Omo Rusi, Ubiwale, and the rest of them. And then within its environment, you can get it. And of course, in Anambra State, within territory, Aziz, Ogbaru, Mpo, Headbridge, you can get 100.5 on FM. In Delta State, being receiving radioactive power from Anambra State, within Nzene Junction down to Obawosa and Onitsha Headbridge, you can get Biafra Women Right and Freedom radio station on 100.5 FM. We are on Simple Radio, we are on app, we are on satellite, we are on television, but everything is being upgraded gradually. There are people who are trying to call. I will be taking call while we discuss this morning. The caller on the line, I will want you to come in and then I can continue from where I stop. Can you hear me, please? Caller on the line. Caller on the line, can you hear me? Caller on the line. Caller on the line, can you hear me? But of course, it's not going to talk. I'm going to cut him off. Of course, you're free to call in while the program is going on. And so we are everywhere. We're working very hard to make sure that our people get this information. So you must do your best and join this crew to make sure that we take this all restoration project to a conclusive end. It's unusual broadcast this morning, but as we improve on our facilities, we will come to you more often. Our topic this morning is simply titled, "Let us not be distracted in the midst of this confusion." We cannot be distracted in the midst of this confusion. And of course, you should understand that we are in a confused state and we cannot allow ourselves to be distracted. There is a lot of instigation going on in the name of Biafra Restoration Project. And our people must not allow themselves to be distracted. A lot of distraction. Nnamdi Kanu has been given phone by Nigeria, who is supposed to be the zoo, and is causing confusion. Instigation going on everywhere. But I'm happy the people are seeing the truth already. And they are going to stop at nothing to mess everybody up. This morning we must remind ourselves. We are finding ourselves in a country when the Fulani, who don't even have one plot of land in Nigeria, tell you that they are the economic strength, economic heart, economic power of Nigeria. We find ourselves in a country where those who, in fact, we are judged by where we come from, not the content of our character nor our achievement. We've come to a country where in the past 4 years on, no single form of development that has taken place in our land, infrastructure or otherwise. They steal resources from our land, they take it to develop desert, and they turn our coastal region, our Biafra land, to desert. And conveniently, we pretend as if it's okay. But it's not okay. No single, there is nothing. They are building refinery where there is no oil. We see what they are doing to us. But somewhere, some people have to become relevant politicians, so they betray all of us. We know all these things. It will take all of us to save all of us. That is why we are here. And then at this stage where we find ourselves in the midst of all this confusion and instigation, there are a lot of things we need to consider. We already know the Fulani agenda. They want to take over our life. And now we can say we need population. The Fulani has not brought all of us to our knee by population. But yes, indirectly they did. Fulani is not Hausa, and Hausa is not Fulani. Fulani, first of all, conquered Hausa. And then they use Hausa with their population and everything they are in Nigeria to undermine all of us. The people of Biafra are supposed to be wise enough to understand that the Igbo need to incorporate, need to open up for other ethnic nationality involved in this Biafra nation. But then Nnamdi Kanu, having stole money to cover his track, he's turning it to Igbo nation. Igbo nation gadegede, adi amama. Mana Biafra gadegede. Nnamdi Kanu, you must come out and tell us you are fighting for Igbo nation. So let's know people who are fighting for Biafra nation. Because Igwe Buike adi amama. We need the complete cooperation of every component member that make Biafra to go. Look at what Fulanis are doing to us. We know their agenda already. And on daily basis, they are advancing. They are moving forward. But we cannot allow them to conquer us. It's not possible for them. Also, Wasaka. The Yoruba compliance policy. Yorubas know the truth. But I do not stand this morning to condemn them because I think something was wrong somewhere. And we are taking time to find out. What did the Biafrans do to Yoruba? What did the Igbo man do to Yoruba? Because killing you is their greatest achievement. I call it compliance policy. The same way people like Nnamdi Kanu are trying to create some atmosphere, some scenario. So people like us can say, instead of Nnamdi Kanu to even give us Biafra, that Biafra will not come. The rest of our life will make sure that Biafra will not come. Because we have seen his evil and what he represents. And heaven will not smile on us if we let him go beyond where he has gone to. So the earlier you get used to it, the better for all of you. And so there is a reason behind the Yoruba compliance policy. But they are not of any concern to me this morning. We're talking to people of Biafra. Deceive yourself. You will admit, you will agree. Just look at in less than 1 year, all of you are waking up already. It's okay anyway. There is need for our people to stand up in honesty to correct the ill in our society. The people of Biafra have to stand up. I have received love from most of you, and I internally remain grateful. I've never been paying a dime for doing what I'm doing. And in most cases, I even walk outside of my normal duty to support my broadcast. Our people must understand there is need for us to stand up in honesty. Mazio Bide, in fact, he has divided his salary into 10. And then it have to go to Biafra Restoration Project. You think he's stupid? I just mentioned him because they are the people close to me and I know how they function. Do you know what Uchimefo have to go through? Sure, corruption doesn't come in here. Have you considered the humiliation of Umaze Dr. Nwokekwo? What about our sister Rita Nebogo? What of Dr. Okado? I may not agree completely with Dr. Okado methodology. Do I say methodology? Or system of functioning? But I see sincerity. I see a man with genuine interest for his people. And there is this our brother, is it a Mazin Wusu? Very dogged individual. And in as much as I will not subscribe to the way he responds to issue, but I love him. Let it be you say the truth in a wrong manner, and then people will continue to correct you that yes, you're saying the truth but in a wrong manner, and then you will eventually know how to say the truth in the right manner. All of you sincere people. And one of my broadcasts, I'm going to take all of your name and I will call you. And for those of you somewhere who are trying to play politics of appeasement, you know, when you talk, say, Nandekano, our leader. When you talk, I love IPOB. You be idiot. We will let you see our pain later on. Let Nandekano fool himself. Give him money. Let him give him money to some of our youth to come and be killing our people. We are going to respond adequately. But you won't understand how we are coming. You think we are joking. By now you should know how serious we are. Forget about. Anyway. It's okay. The people of Biafra. This is the stage that we need to understand the following. Number one. That the Biafra Restoration Project is just a business to some. And they are fighting very hard to divide the loot and keep you undercover. This morning, I just want you to understand the following. Biafra Restoration Project is a business to Nnamdi Kanu and his family. To people like Simeon Ekpa, Ada Highways, and the rest of them. Both the American barrister, what is causing most of this problem is how to divide the loot. Fundraising. And any of you joining any of this party, you are the Mugu. You will regret later on. We don't regret because we saw this thing even before it began to happen. We timely intervened, and so there is no regret. We have no regret in fighting for Biafra. We have no regret in doing what we are doing now, because we will leave every stone unturned. We will expose all the career freedom fighter. The Yahoo freedom fighter will have no place to hide. The Yahoo freedom fighter will have no place to hide. I think you get the point. So that is what they are trying to do. Nnamdi Kanu is going to make some transfer to Simeon Ekpa, and then for now they are trying to control the tempo. Our leader Nnamdi Kanu. Idiots everywhere. Somebody, one idiot woman hired by China Sanguru, and then Nnamdi Kanu, he came on, Igbos are saboteur. Igbo sell this one. Igbo do this one. Igbo do that one. After castigating, our leader Nnamdi Kanu, he want to tell you that he who pays the piper detains the tune. The people of Biafra, secondly, must understand that Biafra, at this stage, we must understand you have to sanitize your conscience. And with God-given wisdom, scrutinize every activity that is going on. Number two things you need to do, you have to sanitize your conscience. With the God-given wisdom, you have to scrutinize every activity that is going on around you. Sanitize your conscience. Reverend Father Ngungu, I understand. He did not mean harm for Biafra. He needed the right thing to be done. He wanted to use his office as a clergy to restore peace. But at the expense of who? Uchimefo. Because he refused to sanitize his conscience. Where is Justice Ude, enemy? You and Bright took me to Arochukwu. You and Bright know now the Kanu is a vulture. But I understand. They know your house. If I'm from the southeast, by now they would have killed me. But Anyoma people are going to, they are waiting for you. They are waiting for you. Nigerian cannot take advantage of the position to come for me. Because all of them will see what they know. Nigeria know. We've not violated any known man laws or spiritual law as a people. And our people are eagerly observing. So now the kind of you and your known government, you and all of you, I'm not boasting, no. Your mistake you will make towards me, hey, oh boy, we will give you a decade. You can't solve that problem. You will understand that Biafran war was a child play because you be idiot. We are the one who have supported the Nnamdi Kanu more than all of you. Now, hey, our Igbo nation, let's just give our Igbo nation. All of you were running. There was time in IPOB, everybody don't run. Me and Chimu Bioka for Akowara and few other good men. We drag you out. We cannot back down. Now the Kanu, he has not gotten money then. Today now they are paying you to mess up what you are doing. Sanitize your conscience. Tell yourself the truth. Tell yourself the truth. This journey has just started though. It's just that most of you have choose to live in denial. You don't want to accept this truth. I am your destiny and I'm your doom. You will confirm it very soon. What a shame. Sanitize your conscience. Scrutinize with the wisdom God has given to you what is going on. And let us come together and save our people. In conclusion, this very morning, we need to come together so that we can protect our people from the pending danger from the Nigerian state as well as IPONC. We're now fighting wars in diverse platforms. And when I say come together, look for Biafra Nation Alliance family and join. And I say come together. Look for other pro-Biafran group and join. Be on the platform. When I say come together, see how you're going to join the Biafran de facto customary government. And all of you who are within Nnamdi Kanu IPONC, begin to reevaluate your stand. You need to pull out honorably or you will be disgraced holistically. You have a choice to make. And of course, our lines are open at this moment. The people of Biafra must remain focused. The people of Biafra must make sure they do not sell the next generation. Okay? Let us go home. Our direct line is 081 221 52971. 081 221 52971. And of course, our WhatsApp line is 070 815 45642. 070 815 45642. If you have the privilege to call in, you're free to call in and make your contribution. And of course, my social media platform is open. You can call on my WhatsApp or on my Facebook Messenger or other social media platform. You can call and make your contribution. And in a few minutes from now, if I do not get any call, I will log out. But I'm appealing to the people of Biafra. You are from the south. You are from the southeast. You are a Biafran in Kogi State. And of course, I'm talking about the Gala people. You are a Biafran in Benue State. And of course, I'm talking about the Idoma people. You are a Biafran in Edo State. I'm talking about all of you, all of you who are Biafrans. If you are a Biafran in Delta State, holistically, you're a Biafran in Bayelsa, in River State, in Akwa Ibom State, in Cross River State. You are a Biafran in Abia State, Imo State, Ebonyi State, Enugu State, Anambra State. You're a Biafran in Delta State. Forget about the controversial issues being discussed in order to change narrative. You know the truth who you are. Our value system are there. You must stand on the truth. When Nnamdi Kanu started broadcasting, oh, Igodomi Godo Biafra, Okotomi Koto Biafra, Atiku was even Biafra. But now he want to cut us off and then go and deceive Igbo people. So he now said he's fighting for Igbo nation. No, he can't fight for Igbo nation. He will fight for Biafra nation. Because we have come out. He said the truth at the initial stage, so we came out. Why is he changing the narratives? Some of you thought, oh, our Eastern defendant, security. Are we Eastern now or we are Biafran? And so if we raise up tomorrow and begin to campaign for Niger Delta, with the sentiment, with the activities going on already, we'll only be fighting ourselves within our territory. And this is exactly what Nnamdi Kanu did. I still have his audio. He must have forgotten. Under his Facebook account with Kosi Sochukwu Chibudum, Delta State then told Chidebere Onwudiwe and Nnamdi Kanu that if they see them in Delta State, they will destroy them. That they are not Biafra. And Chidebere told me. I organized the meeting and asked the people, let us meet. They said the meeting venue. I tell them, make sure it's a story building. Because they said they will throw Nnamdi Kanu and Chidebere Onwudiwe down from the story building. And if I come, they won't even consider I'm from there. They will do the same to me. And I went there. The meeting was hosted in a shopping mall close to Dangote cement depot, somewhere in Asaba there. And I went there. I stood in Zene Junction there. And I asked them, oh yeah, come and pick me. Make sure there is no protector on that window. I took time and explained to my people. This is what we must do. This is the position we are. That is when Nnamdi Kanu can enter Delta and the rest of them. We used to go to Asaba to hide. We know, but we don't threaten him all. But today, the same Nnamdi Kanu has forgotten all these things. He's even the one now mobilizing Delta people to destroy George ONYIBE. We don't betray our own. That is the confidence assurance. We don't betray our own. You people have not seen info. Anybody associating with Nnamdi Kanu and his cohort, you are the real enemy of Biafran people. You are the real enemy of Igbo people. Sanitize your conscience. Sanitize your conscience. Because we will not let this end in your terms. It must end in our terms, not my terms, not your terms. All of us, our terms. Nnamdi Kanu can be struggling, they can be gingering. Let them be doing fashion parade, drinking kai kai and calling people drinking kai kai. You people were there, Ruse Bleak Jack was blackmailed. We agreed. You people were there, Oraka was blackmailed. We agree. You people were there, so many. You know, who is this angel who is deciding who lives and who dies? And like I said, any moment from now, I will log out from here because I have to go and work. But I have been able to pass message to our people, and we expect them to do the needful. And I have one of our brother on the line already. Let's see if we can get him. My brother on the line, can you hear me? Caller was. Can you hear me?
Yes, Job, I can hear you. Good morning, sir.
Please go ahead. Biafrans across the globe are listening to you.
Okay, Job. Good morning, Biafrans. Good afternoon and good evening, depending on your time zone. This is your brother once more, Odogwawele. And Odogwawele hails from Anyama province of Biafra land and Oshimili, precisely. So this morning, I just want to thank you, Joba, for the wonderful message. And for those of them that are trying to divide us and immunize or Nigerianize the Biafra agitation, I tell them this is a mission still on arrival because many people have died because of this Biafra. This took, let me say, from 2013 till now, Biafra, we struggle with 38. Many have died. So they didn't die for Igbo Biafra. They did not die for Niger Delta Biafra. They died for the Biafran nation. So they can continue, Nankan can continue playing his hanky-panky game, setting people up so that everybody will get angry. We will get angry. No, we don't want them again. Niger Delta will get angry. No, we told you before that this will happen. This is not going to happen. We are here. I'm an Igbo man, also an Egala man, and also a Niger Delta man, and most importantly, I'm still a Biafran. We are not going anywhere. When we told them we'll go nowhere, they thought we are joking. Nothing is going to get anybody angry. They can continue playing their hanky-panky game because many people have died, and they cannot, if they allow this struggle to go, to just die like that, then everybody should go and check his conscience. We should go and check our conscience very well before we take any further actions or any decision we are to take. Because so many of you who just came into the struggle, you don't know what was happening because you saw them carrying police stolen guns. Then you think the idiot has arrived, idiot Kano has arrived. It's not so. You don't fight a genuine cause with a stolen weapon. It's not so. And killing the security formation of the Nigerian government is not the way forward. But that doesn't mean you don't have the right to defend yourself. But when you go on the offensive just to prove a cheap point, my brother, that is criminality. That is banditry. I must call it by its name. When Nnamdi Kanu declare Eastern Security Network, am I from East? I'm not from the East. So that has nothing to do with the Biafra. Look at them now. They are chatting Eastern Security, our men in the bush. Are we fighting for a nation in the bush? The Biafra we are fighting for, is it the Biafra in the bush that we are fighting for? My brother, please, we must disengage from criminal activities of Nnamdi Kanu. People should disengage from them. This Eastern Security Network, ESM bandits or whatever they are called themselves from non-government, disassociate yourself from them. Disassociate yourself from them, please. Those guys have nothing to offer. Look at now. Murmur is all over the place now. They are now drugging our youth now, and it's destroying the society. Please disengage yourself from those such activities. Nobody is gonna destroy this struggle. We came in for Biafra and not for Niger Delta or Igbo nation. And till the end, we must get to the end of it. Nobody is gonna defy anybody. I just want to thank those that gave us this platform to expose the criminal of Nnamdi Kanu and any other person trying to appease them. Because we are not here to lick anybody bomb. We know they lick anybody nyash. Thank you, Dioba.
Thank you very much, my brother Odogu. Odogu Onyabo, Odogu Onyanyoma, Odogu Onyigala, Odogu Nwa Chineke, not Nnamdi Kanu Nwa Chineke. All those ones are the Kwenso. Thank Thank you for joining me, my brother. We'll continue to elaborate. We'll continue to see the truth. We'll continue to make sure our people understand the truth. It may not be very convenient for you, but believe me, this is the way to go. This is the way to go. Social media is open. All of you are doing talent display, and we are looking at you. But we cannot allow you, on the expense of the next generation, on the expense of our people, we will not allow you to do that. We grew up hearing about Ifajona. Ifajona is a saboteur. Ifajona menka. Ifajona menka. Ifajona menka. Ifajona. And then we ask simple question. Give us a simple clip of Ifajona response to what happened. None. What really happened? Who is Ifajona? We saw a honorable man was destroyed. A honorable man was destroyed because they have contrary view and opinion. We say never again. Never again. No single man in Biafra land will decide the fate of the people of Biafra. Not until we get to that stage. We are without dignity and honor. And we cannot accept that. Like our brother said, those of you who rally around together and make sure this family exists today. The blood of the innocent Biafran slain over 11 to 20 million, they honor you. They acknowledge you. They are happy because their death is not in vain. The people of Biafra, all of you, don't let them deceive you. You know, they will corner you and give you money. As if you know the money they give to them. As a Biafran girl and Biafran child, as all the bloggers assigned to attack Uchimefo and others, as all of them, I'm not sure a recharge card is still coming. But if I do what I do because of the money you paid me, and then I'm just working, it means nothing. But if I do it because I believe in it and it's for the overall interest of our people, and then I'm justified before God and before man. And this having been said, I will not go beyond this time. I will be rounding off on this very program. My brother Awile Odogu, who called in, and of course, he is our Asian administrator. He's the head of Asian administrator, and they are all doing very well. Nanda Kano actually has a plan on how to mesmerize us on Biafra Nation Alliance, but we are 100 years ahead of him. He will not be able to decode or understand what we are doing. But all of you will come in turns on the right time anyway. I appreciate you, my brother. Members of the Biafra Nation Alliance, I appreciate all of you. The de facto customary government handle with so much responsibility. You cannot back down. It is going to take all of us to recover all of us. And for all that ethnic nationality that makes us Biafra, you must not be discouraged. And you must not become an accomplice in Nnamdi Kanu evil. We are trying to recongregate around ourselves and then finally hit the nail on the head, and then we will go home. I will be signing off from here a few hours from now this evening. We will be back and continue from where we'll stop. Ndewonu.
Bible clearly shows where the true Israelites are and where the Messiah is going to gather his people. Judah, he's going to gather from the four corners of the earth. But the other tribes, he will gather from beyond the rivers of Cush in Africa.
Candle in the night that came and blew us away.
And like a thief in the night that came and stole it away.
We've been on the bondage for so long. We need a light.
Biafrans should stand up, rise up for your freedom.
It's a freedom song.
Freedom song, and together we save our land.
You know.
Freedom song, and together we save our land.
Yeah, for my religion, believe in nature, culture, now we are no one. So no more breathing, see we gotta go.
Our tradition is live and let live, but they are killing us now. We need peace.
See this land is green, we need a red and black to it. To make it work out, we need to be like Punch.
Together, man, we fighting for our freedom. So you gotta stand up, searching for the garden of Eden. Oh.
We are freedom fighters, light up the lighter.
We fight to live, everybody stand up, fight for your freedom.
So tell the people, tell the world, tell the nation, let them know we are triumphant. Many people are dying, oh, our children need see.
Freedom song,
How long are we gonna live like this?
freedom song,
Yeah.
freedom song, and together we save our land. Freedom song, and together we save our land.
We are fighting for the future of the children, the hope of the rising sun.
We will keep on believing and fighting to the end of time. We country we want. Hey. Babylon them workers of iniquity, brutality them can never see. The rising of the sun.
And the futures of tomorrow. Now give them the strength they need. Yeah.
Freedom song,
Freedom.
together we save our land. And together we save our land.
We need that freedom.
Freedom song,
Freedom song. Save our land.
freedom song, and together we save our land.
Freedom.
Freedom song, and together we save our land.
Together forever,
Freedom
forever.
song,
Yeah,
and together we save our land.
Fight for our pride.
Freedom song, and together we save our land.
Freedom song.
Freedom song,
Freedom song.
Save our land.
Deliver me, Lord, I wanna live forever.
fight for your right.
Deliver me, I wanna live forever.
Fight for your right.
Yeah, this is another day. This is a brand new dawn. The land of freedom, rising sun. That is my new home.
I know that we can, we stick to the plan, my brother, we headed for freedom. Monkeys are jumping around this zoo, I swear we own the kingdom.
People believe we can have it. All of our dream are united. Think about this original. To look at this song. For all my people to rhyme it. Yo.
Freedom without no chains, fighting without no brains. That was a freedom fighter, pilot sergeant right after,
I'm a freedom fighter, I can never walk away. In the rising sun, we are here to stay.
We're fighting for our rights, it's time to make it right. It's not a crime for you to fight all that to get survive.
Everything they say, have a time. This is our time, let's rise and fight for freedom.
We are living in the prison of our own creation, but we love. We will murder the nation.
Me wonder why discrimination everywhere. The word of the poor and the one of the richer.
You are fighting with gun, I am fighting with love. I'm showing you love, you are showing me down.
After much rain, the sun will shine again. As you can see, monkey and donkey, they are not the same.
Senior Rasta man, me not tell you how I feel. In a Milan, them a make a feel so deep.
See, I can take it no more. Say the skilling is getting too much.
Freedom song, together we save our land.
Together.
Freedom song, and together we save our land.
Together we save our land.
Freedom song, and together we save our land.
Alright, okay.
Freedom song, and
This little but speak this chance in a
together we save our land. Oh Biafra, freedom song, and together we save our land.